This week on SignDawgs, Kelly Pickett is opening her very own franchise of Fit Body Boot Camp in Cedar Hill, Texas. She has 2 walls that are perfect for her signs. The only catch is she has to comply with the rules of the franchise. She has challenged signs manufacturing with giving her something special while maintaining the exacting standards set by Fit Body Boot Camp's corporate office. Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the SignDawgs.
I just got off the phone with this new customer. Her name is Kelly. She's gonna open a franchise for a gym. And I think we can do a very, very nice looking sign. Obviously, they have to stick with the franchise look. Yes, Kelly, for sure. Yes. Yeah, the backlight on the channel letters is gonna look great. But we can add backlit to the letters, and we can have an outline also in the letters to make them pop out. I think she's gonna love it. And after looking at her location at Google Maps, I see that she's right on the corner. So we're gonna be able to put 2 signs, and that's gonna give her a lot more exposure. Okay, I'll send you the new quote later this afternoon so you can check it with your dad and let's see where you wanna go with it.
Juan Carlos is really valuable. I've known him for more than 3 years. And in all that time, I don't think there's ever been a time where he didn't deliver. Meaning if he promised he'd do something, he did it. I personally really value that because I deal with a lot of people who don't. Beyond that, Juan Carlos brings a different perspective to what we do. And that also is useful and valuable. A lot of what we do here is creative. And because he has a different background than a lot of the other people here, he has a different way of looking at things, and that helps us to do our jobs better. Fit Body was a good example of that. The customer came to us and had a problem. We were limited by the city and how large we could make the signage. We were limited by the landlord on what we could do. We were limited in the amount of time that we had to do it. Juan Carlos helped us to put together a package that created something that was really cool and looked bigger than it actually was, that's valuable, especially because looking bigger than it actually is doesn't mean that you actually have to make it bigger, so it doesn't cost more, and I'm sure that she appreciated that.
Signs Manufacturing was recommended to me by my property management company. So I was getting bids and I made a phone call to them. The receptionist was unbelievably nice and kind, put me in touch with the sales rep.
Oh, I just had a meeting with Kelly today, and she gave me the check actually for the deposit. So I'm really, really, really happy about this. She loved the design. She loved the fact that we're putting backlight to her channel letters. So that's making the sign bigger and brighter.
Basically, the customer wanted a basic design, which is their business identity, Fit Body Boot Camp. It's a recognizable name, and it's a clear-cut design behind it with just straight block letter styles that allows viewers to see who they are, where they're located, and how to find them any place if they're driving down the road. It enhances the viewer's view if they're going, 30 miles, 40 miles, 50 miles per hour. They can see it right away. So we suggest that they front backlit channel letters. It lights up from the front, and it gives a halo effect at nighttime, but not just a white halo effect from the front, but it's a red contrasting color that just makes the sign look extraordinary, and it gives it a big, huge boost at nighttime. So when people see it, they'll see something that really stands out.
Juan Carlos was my sales rep, and he was absolutely amazing. He genuinely cares about his clients. He shared his many years of experience in the sign industry with me. He had great suggestions for the sign that I was getting. He also had suggestions and ideas that I could look and possibly use in the future, just with signage, on my windows or on my blinds. So there's services that they provide in addition to the overhead signs that are outside. Every time I called or emailed him, he was very responsive. He was probably one of my most favorite salespeople to work with during the build out of my new location.
Get the paperwork in, job gets ordered, goes into production, usually cover it in a production meeting.
Robert's smart. He's got the experience to apply it, the brains. He knows what's right and doesn't really care if you disagree. That makes him hard to work with sometimes, but it makes him easy to like and respect.
What do you think about William?
Sometimes he's a real goober. No, he's a good guy. He's been he came in, took the company over from Bill basically, and he has tried various different ways. Some of them always didn't pan out quite well. Whether it be product that just failed to be its fulfill its potential or stuff like that. But he's always been, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this to increase the business and get different things going. And he's been pretty damn successful at it. He's a smart guy. He knows what works, knows what doesn't, and don't get me wrong, I get pissed off at him a lot of times. It all comes out the same at the end, as long as the company does good and customers are happy.
So, Fit Body Boot Camp. What's that?
It's a place where you work out, probably.
It's one of those torture centers.
It seems to be popping up everywhere.
Yeah. So, Fit Body film on.
Fit Body, we assemble it. We start assembling. But then we take it 2 full days. And
So you're figuring day after Christmas then?
yeah.
We can't, literally, we cannot have everything finished Friday. Okay, so they told me that Fit Body needs her sign in 2 days. Yeah, we're just gonna have to really dig deep and pull one out. But hey, that's what we do.
Figure out what we need to do. We'll place the order for the parts. If we need any parts come in, or at least we'll replace what we're using out of stock.
When we make this sign, it's a job, a special job, because we want it done on less time than the normal time. So I put more people working on, put twice more people there. My guy's doing a great job. We assemble it like normal lighting letters, LEDs inside, and also LEDs behind the letters. That's a good product because they're lighting front and back.
So it's morning, it's been a long night, but it's done. And I hope she likes it.
I'll schedule a time to install it, pick a crew, go out on it. Go out and put it on the wall, hook it up, if the power's there, and fire it up, and it's done. We need to go, come on, get loaded. Let's get it on the road.
Today, they are here to install my sign. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this day because this almost makes it super duper official. I have some coming soon signs, coming soon banners, but having the actual sign on the building is like the icing on the cake. Like, it's real, it's happening, and I'm so excited to see it. I cannot wait. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm just ecstatic.
After the SignDawgs show up on site, it's a whirlwind of activity. They take stock of the job as soon as they arrive. Since a sign is already present, it must be removed. This particular job requires some painting to be done before the new signs go up. There is an electrician on hand coordinating with the SignDawgs to supply all the power these particular signs will need. Once that's done, it's time to prepare the building for the signs and hang these beauties on their new home.
My signs lit up. I was ecstatic. It was beautiful. It was actually during the day, and you could still see the letters were lit. The LED bulbs that they utilize, it's their own technology, it's their own brand. It's absolutely amazing. You can see it whether it's dark outside or dusk or even on a cloudy, rainy day.
I just got off the phone with Kelly from Fit Boot Camp. She's telling me that the crew left a little while ago after installing the sign, and she loves it. She loves the idea of having two signs, one of each corner of her property, and she loved the backlit sign. And she also posted a great review of the company, of myself, and I'm really glad and I'm thankful for that. Your words were very kind, Kelly, and that's what we strive. We strive in customer service, and what we look is customers that are successful in their businesses. And that's how we are successful, because we make successful businesses work.
The testimonial that she gave him, it's pretty obvious she appreciated it, that she knew that what she'd gotten from him was something special. Not everybody could have done that.
My sign outshines the other signs in the shopping center like you would not even believe. It looks like this, mine is a sunshine, and theirs looks like it's a cloudy day. I made the comment that my neighbors are going to start telling their customers, just look for the Fit Buddy Boot Camp sign. We're right next door to them.
Well, thank you for watching our show. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video and visit the website wherever the button is, somewhere around here, and we'll see you next time.